Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us today, friends, and anyone that may be new listening. Glad to have you here for our end of the year, December 31st, 2020, affirmational reading for positive mindset and mindful expression. It is the end of the year, but not the end of our year reading. We started in the middle, close to the end of the middle, and we'll continue through until we meet back up and conclude our daily affirmational readings when we hit 365 days, which I believe will be around September next year. So with that in mind, here is our affirmational reading for positive mindset, December 31st, 2020, from our Daybook of Comfort and Joy by Sarah Bond Breathnock, Simple Abundance. Pray the journey is long. The world is round, and the place which may seem like the end may also be only the beginning. Ivy Baker Priest. Life is a journey. Life is a safari. Life is a pilgrimage. Life is a garden. Life as the highest art. Pathfinders, prospectors, pioneers, detectives, explorers, archaeologists, pilgrims, poets, sojourners, gardeners, artists of the everyday, women of spirit, women of substance, women with style, women who have lived the questions, women ready to embrace the answers, women who look great in hats. That's why we wear so many different ones. Seekers of the sacred in the ordinary, real life, the mystical in the madness, the holy mysteries of the mundane. Seekers of love, passion, wholeness, authenticity. Where are we headed? We're headed home, Ithaca. But before we arrive, there are vast worlds awaiting exploration, worlds within, worlds without, Earth. Heaven on earth. Sometimes the terrain is rocky and the slopes steep. Sometimes the jungle is thick and its interior very dark. Sometimes the water is deep and the waves extremely rough. But you see now why we need some variety in our approaches? How will we know when we get there? You'll know. It's that simple. Real things are. Are we there yet? Not quite. But it's taking too long. Often it seems that way chronologically. We're at the end of the year, but the beginning of the journey. Not to worry. We'll have all the time we need in Kairos to find ourselves. Here's where we must part company. At least for a while. I've got some discoveries I need to make on my own, and so do you. But you won't be alone. Someone you love, who loves you unconditionally, is at the helm. Divine love sustains you, surrounds you, enfolds you, protects you. Go in peace. You're as ready as you ever will be, well equipped for the adventures awaiting. Divine substance, which is your only reality, provides abundantly. But you must ask. Ask for help, supply, guidance, grace. Ask for the power to be switched on. Ask for the catch to the flow. Ask to soar. Ask. Ask for the respite from all of your crises. Surrender suffering, sorrow, pain. Surrender expectation. Ask to be surprised by joy. Give thanks. Wait. Watch what happens. Get excited. Open your arms as wide as you can to receive all the miracles with your name on them. Never forget that all you have is all you need. Simple abundance is a creative and practical path full of joyful simplicities waiting to be revealed in small amounts. But don't forget, the path is a spiral. If you get stuck, look out at the wider vista and see how far you've traveled for the parts of the journey when only the far horizon is in sight. Simple abundance becomes a carnival of contentment, a small but sturdy vessel strong enough to withstand storms. Her triangle sails have been spiritually designed to take advantage of the winds blowing from either side of her real life, the shadows and the light. Let's see. Do you have everything? Get out your treasure map. Think of your illustrated discovery journal as your ship's logbook. Your wise and loving heart is your compass to determine the latitude and longitude of longing. Check it every day. Trust it to keep you steady and on mark. Love with not fail you. Believe in yourself and believe in the one who believes in you. All things are possible to she who believes. Blessings are on your courage. Navigate by the stars. Search for the heavens for yours. Follow it. Keep on the lookout for soul markers. They surround you. The soul's awakening in gratitude, the soul's essence and simplicity, the soul's serenity and order, and the soul's serenity and harmony, the soul's passion and beauty, and the soul's purpose is joy. Pray your journey be a long one. Savor the stops along the way. They make the search marvelous, meaningful, memorable. Find the honor of your own pace. There are still so many harbors to be seen for the first time. You're headed for some place you'll never have been before. Keep your thoughts held high. Let personal passion stir your mind, body, and spirit, and set your course for Authentica. Legend has it that once you reach your shores, you'll not leave the same woman. For if you find the sacred isle, you will remember what you have always known. You will discover the woman you have always been. No longer will you see things as they are. You will see things as you are. Through the parting of the mist, where doubt and faith meet, you will see the authentic self. Is the soul made visible? Godspeed. Joyful simplicities for December. Really deck the halls. Spread holiday cheer throughout your entire home with seasonal decorations, no matter what holiday you celebrate. Evergreens, beautiful flowering plants, candles, tiny lights, natural decorations don't have to be associated with any other holiday unless you make them so. When you make a special effort to create beauty in your home, you set the stage for festivity and an authentic quality of Hanukkah, winter solstice, Christmas, and Kwanzaa. Dip into the simple, abundant treasures of seasonal stories. Read O. Henry, Gifts of the Maggie, before you start your Christmas shopping. Enjoy A Christmas Carol as a serial story over a couple of weeks. But don't stop there. Many wonderful writers have given us holiday word gifts over the last century. My favorite anthology is A Christmas Treasury, edited by Jack Newcomb. To every month, there's a sale, and you'll find a savory strategy of gift shopping throughout the year. And it works in 365 Ways to Prepare a Christmas for Christmas by David E. Mann with Marilyn J. Applebird. Delicious food is each winner's holiday gifts. Every potato, lackeys, Christmas pudding, sugar plums, eggnog, Waysel's spicy Corelle shrimp. You don't have to bake to enjoy Christmas cookies. Start thinking about calories on January 2nd. Forget about fruitcake. Think about black cake. There is fruitcake and there's black cake, which is to fruitcake what the Brahms piano quartets are to Muzak. Lauren Collin tells us. She'll tell you how to make one in home cooking. Hold a Christmas classic film fest. Besides familiar favorites, there are many other more marvelous movies you probably aren't familiar with that celebrate Christmas as the star or the subplot. You'll find a list of them in the Great American Christmas Almanac by Irene Calmiers and friends. Frederick and Marianne Brusatz, directors of the Cultural Information Service, write and publish a newsletter dedicated to identifying the spiritual dimensions of real life that can be found buried in contemporary books, films, videos, audios, televisions, and radio programs. There's also the author of the delightful 100 Ways to Keep Your Soul Alive, Living Deeply and Fully Every Day. For more information on their newsletter, write to Cultural Information, P.O. Box 786, Madison Square Station, New York, 10159. Fulfill the holiday dreams of a child who isn't yours. Share your blessings with the Shelter for Women or the Homeless. Prepare a nativity tray. Find your star. Follow its light. If you really want a star you can call your own, you can have one. Each day, new stars are discovered in the heavens. The International Star Registry will name one after you, a dream, or a loved one as a memorial. Contact the International Star Registry. 34523 Wilson Road, Ingleside, Illinois, 641. Michael Podesta's inspirational calligraphy art is exquisite. For a catalog of his prints, write Michael Podesta Graphic Design, 8847 Eclipse Drive, Suffolk, Virginia, 23,433. If you would like information on obtaining a signed limited edition print of Simple Abundance Tree by Margaret Chotis Urban, featured on the cover and throughout this book, please write her, enclosing a self-addressed stamped envelope, 311 First Avenue South, Suite 306, Seattle, Washington, 98104. Look back on the aspirations you wrote on January 1st. Don't be discouraged if you haven't achieved them. It's the reaching for them that's important. Make a new list. Carry what's ever still meaningful to you over to the next New Year's list. Now confide your new dreams to a close friend who will act on your witness. Before we can welcome in the new year, we need to put the old year's unfinished businesses, mistakes, regrets, shortcomings, and disappointments behind us. Here's how. Write down on a small slip of paper whatever you'd like to forget, then place the slip of paper in a small cardboard box. Next, with ceremony, wrap the box in black or very dark paper, sealing its sorrow and hard luck. Say good riddance and toss that box into the fire. To burn away the past. If you don't have a fireplace, toss that bad memories from the past into a trash where they belong. Keep only the good. Chill something bubbly. Honor the old year with a farewell toast. Welcome the new year within. Offer thanks. Celebrate how far you've come, how much you've learned, the glorious woman you really are. Happy New Year. And I, Lady Kathleen Marie, in Mindful Expression, wish you a happy new year as well. And that concludes our very long-winded share of Sarah Bond Bresnock's A Daybook of Comfort and Joy, Simple Abundance, in Mindful Expression for positive mindset. I'm so glad you could be here with me. And since we started in close to the middle end of this book, I will see you next year to finish it out for our year-long reading in Simple Abundance and in Mindful Expression. Take care of you. Take care of me. God bless us all, friends, in more mindful expression. See you next year.